Welcome back, guys, to another episode of ET Interviews. Today I got with me
AT the Prophet.
And we are so thankful to have him here today in studio. He came all the way from fucking Vancouver, Washington, Portland area. So shout out him for making the drive. It is like a 2.5 hour drive. That's a fucking mob. I know that. I've done that drive from fucking Marysville and back. That shit's deep.
That's some real deal ET shit today.
Oh God, we double ET'd up.
Extraterrestrial times 2.
Exactly. Oh God, and Ethan and Tony just for fun.
Hey, real quick, while we got you here in the beginning, make sure you checking out us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Make sure you checking us out on Instagram, Facebook. Make sure you checking out all brothers' links in the motherfucking description. Yeah, there we go.
Make sure you tap into them, and then one time for the people, let them know where they can find you, like everywhere. What's the music?
You can find me at capital ETHEP on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere your auntie listen to music. But
I never heard
you
that.
can find me on SoundCloud at all caps ET the Prophet.
Hell yeah, bro. Thanks again so much for coming. I really do appreciate you making the journey. I know this was a
y'all, man, real shit. I was already up here seeing my girlfriend. You know, shout out, baby girl.
Shout out. How long you been with your girl?
Shit, I say about a year. We just hit a year in November.
Oh yeah, you saying I love you?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
I
in?
was telling you, man, I'm about to have the Mexican flag put up in the windows, man. Come on now, man. That was before the cameras were rolling.
Oh God, we did get a lot of talking before the cameras were rolling, but what you did say is that you're from Vancouver, Washington.
Right.
You grew up there, but you always say Portland because everyone thinks Canada.
Yeah, bro. I went to college, right? And that was a real eye-opening experience, man. I went to Central Washington, and that shit was like, you from Vancouver? Oh, Canada. You're like, Maple Leafs. You know what I mean? Shout out Canadians, man. Y'all healthcare is something I fucking
Strive for in America.
No, real shit.
I'm about to take that hour drive just to find out, you know what I mean?
God, I got my passport. I'll be going over there. But, nah, man. It was just like one of those things where it was just like a long conversation. You know, you want parties and shit, you meet people like, oh, I'm actually from Vancouver, Washington. You know what I'm saying? So Portland, Oregon, 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right next to the highway.
Being from that area, how overrated is Voodoo Donuts?
I would say that the hype has calmed down, but for like tourism and shit, that's like one of the main exports, bro. Like they just opened up one at the Vancouver Mall. Just like
They opened up another one?
Yeah, bro. They opened up one in Vancouver, and I
still
it's
never
the only
been.
one like in that area that isn't like just in Oregon. But you know, it's good. You know, you can get a little voodoo bar. You know, bacon maple. It ain't nothing like special. Nothing. I go to the donut.
goes
Nook.
there.
You know what I'm saying? Donut Nook's so much better next to my dad's old office.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, go there at 5 a.m. Best fucking dough you will ever have.
That's when they
Come
making
on.
it fresh, huh?
Bro,
Right there at like 4.
And they have the shit not even, they don't have it set out, bro, but they already have it like pre-made the night before. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's like literally fresh donuts, bro.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my people from fucking Marysville and Everett that be going to fucking Henry's Donuts, bro. Henry's Donuts is like the local fucking, I think there's only 2 locations in this whole area. And
Do they have one in Marysville?
yeah, they have one in Marysville. That's the one I always went to. But it's just this, it's like a Asian run donut shop. And
Damn.
like the one in Everett, I think at 3 a.m, they bake a fresh batch. And then it's
yeah.
open right there at 4.
It's open 24/7.
Yeah, so that was fucking legit.
I'm
But
going to have to check that shit out, man.
bro, when I tell you they doing it right, the bacon maple bars, bro, are so good. They do the bacon bits,
And
they
that
don't
shit-
do the strips.
Yeah, fuck the strips.
No,
No, that's where
fuck
voodoo
the
got me
strips,
fucked
bro.
up. They're doing the strips, man. You know, we need the crumbles.
And I asked that, bro,
Exactly.
because everyone from Portland is like, "Oh, Voodoo is this, bro." I've sat in Voodoo's line for an hour and a half just to get, a box of
See,
donuts.
bro, if you got to
It's
wait
like,
in line for it, bro,
it's not worth it.
Exactly.
No,
You
bro, it's
gotta wait
not
in line,
fucking
it's not
worth it.
bro.
For some donuts.
He
Yeah,
said
bro.
they're obviously not gatekeeping too hard. Everybody want it. It
no,
can't be
real
that
shit.
good. You
They
know
just
what I'm
opened
saying?
up a new location. From my understanding, it's the 3rd one in like 25-mile radius, bro.
Yeah.
You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
shit.
They ain't, bro, if you got to wait in line for Voodoo, man, you went to the wrong.
You went to the wrong one.
Yeah, bro. You went to the wrong one.
Oh God, bro.
Real
So,
shit.
what is something that's underrated food-wise in your area?
I'd say Javier's.
Explain it. What is it?
It's
kind
like,
of food?
bro, this little hole-in-the-wall Mexican shop. My grandma, she put me on to that. I was having a bad day after school one day. She's like, let me take you out to lunch. It's, bro, like, I've had great Mexican food, but for, like, the area and for the price point, you get some homemade horchata. You get some burritos that taste like a Mexican grandma, the abuelita's cooking it up, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, Javier's. Javier's, you can get fed for $15, drink, sides, guacamole, salsa. $15.
Come on.
He's doing it right.
You can't beat that.
No,
you really
bro.
can't. You really can't beat that.
Is Javier's like the drunk stop? Like when you're drunk and you're like, damn, I'm hungry,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie,
What's
bro.
that hankering?
It's out of the way, so it's on special occasions, bro.
Yeah.
I'd say the drunk stop's gotta be Jack in the Box, bro.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
I'm a Taco Bell dude, bro.
See, bro, Taco
Drunk
Bell's
as
lines,
fuck.
I don't like waiting in lines, bro. Like I drive a
Like you said, if it's got a line, it ain't fucking worth it.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm big
Right.
as selling a small car. If I gotta wait in the fucking drive-thru for 30 minutes, bro, I will take my ass home and eat what I got at home.
Right.
Shit.
You know what? I read something that the average meal at home costs $4. If you go shopping in grocery store, the average meal costs $4 at home.
Yeah.
Eating out, every meal costs about $13.
Shit.
So you spending, bro, so much more money eating out nowadays.
Yeah, that's a crazy statistic. I ain't never heard of that, bro. But like literally, I don't know. If you go to the high school,
Yeah.
like when I was in high school, like they had like a little food bank, right? I was, tough times, being a knucklehead, got kicked out of my fucking parents' house and shit, and like, bro, I was eating for free for a minute. You know,
bro,
what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
that.
Yeah.
You getting that free lunch at school, that free
I would
breakfast.
say free lunch. I say, just come in, grab like 3 granola bars, an apple or 2. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You make that shit less. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because I don't want to take advantage of shit. But like, if it's there and if I need it, then you're gonna take that shit.
No, I feel
Yeah,
that
yeah.
because I got kicked out of my grandparents. I was raised by my grandparents through high school,
Okay.
and I got kicked out for having sex under my grandpa's house. You know what I'm saying? He woke up 3 a.m. and I was beating cheeks in the guest room, and he walked in on me and was not happy about it. He told me that I had no God in me and that I was the devil.
Got no God in your boy.
Yeah, he said I was the devil, and then he pretty much. I mean, after that, you kind of go, okay, well, I obviously can't stay here. He didn't say the words, you're kicked out, but that was the fucking vibe I got.
Was it worth it?
You said,
Was it worth it?
No, bro.
Yeah, no.
I
It
hate
never
leaving,
is.
bro. I hated it, bro. And it was sad because my grandma, I mean, even though she was upset, she really wanted me back there. You know what I mean? And then I'm over here like, well, me and grandpa aren't getting along. I don't know if it's the best situation.
Yeah.
But everything worked out the way it needed to,
No, real shit.
Grandparents. Oh, God. Grandparents flying high now, watching over us. So
Rest in peace.
they do everything for a reason, I believe. And it literally taught me, though, so much, like, the fact that I went through all that with my grandpa, like
Right.
getting kicked out, it made an eye opener for me because this man was 64 years old taking care of a, 17-year-old. He didn't sign up for that. That's not his job.
Yeah,
I'm his
somebody chose
grandkid.
to.
You know what I mean? Like he didn't have to take me in. And when we were fighting and all that shit, and I wasn't living there, it really sat with me like, oh shit, I need to switch up because this man has thrown a lot at me in my life that. He didn't need to. Like he could have let me be without a dad. You know what I'm saying? But he stepped up. So,
Right.
but yeah, getting kicked out sucked, bro. It sucked because you just feel guilty. Oh yeah, it was a funny way to get kicked out.
He thought that was funny though. God damn.
It's because Aaron was beating cheeks in my room and I was in the guest room beating
You
cheeks.
let him take the rap for it. You probably hurt your ass beating cheeks and woke up and caught Sony. Nah, it wasn't like that. Okay.
No, it's because my room was in the garage, so it had 2 doors. It had that storm door, and then it had that in-house door. Where I was fucking was inside the house, like down the hall from Grandpa's room. And me and the bitch were drunk. Like,
You like that though. You don't got no fucking sense of your surroundings when you like that though. You just worry about that one thing.
oh God.
sloppy
Yeah,
with
no.
it.
Oh God.
You don't mind me asking, remember what you was sipping that night?
It had to be R&R.
Ooh.
Bro, it had to be cheap, bro. I was 17 years old. It was nothing expensive, bro.
Oh shit, man. Bro, my
I
shit-
didn't start drinking like expensive liquor, really, or even like named liquor until I turned 21. Like,
Okay.
I would like Jack Daniels was my best friend. And
What you talking about?
R&R.
Bombay killed you that one day.
Yeah, I can't do Bombay no more.
Yeah, Bombay. is fucking different.
You got any Bombay dreams?
Man, I had one shot at Bombay. That's all I needed. I was just like instantly feeling it, and I'm like,
Did you
one of
just
those
hand this to
people-
me?
Yeah.
We
Oh, it's
skipped,
supposed to
bro.
go to him.
Nah,
My bad.
fuck nothing. Hey, it won't be the
My
first
bad.
time tonight, man.
Oh God, I'm
So
high
fuck
as
that.
shit, man. But no,
I
the,
smoke a wood and a bit it, bro. I'm a glass smoker, bro.
oh, you are?
Like, I love pieces.
Bongs
Like,
and shit?
Bro, my goal, bro, like I don't want fucking like statues, man. That shit's so corny, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get like 18 bongs that are like art pieces.
Right.
You know what I mean? I won't
Yeah.
even smoke that even, bro. They just right
Like
there.
that $6,000 bong and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Nah,
that
real shit, though.
expensive
It's just
shit.
like connections. Like you link up with the fucking craft worker. You know what I'm saying? Glass worker. They blow that shit. You know it takes a long time to make, bro. But you know you literally just It's all about. That's what I'm saying. We gonna fuck it up tonight. But literally, man, I just want to like meet like dope artists from all sectors and like the art pieces. Like, bro, I'm into fashion, but I'm really, really into art. You know, like just how things look, how it's presented, how it's just put together, all in a full package. The way that you can just smoke out of something and like I don't know, it kind of enhances your eye and just enhances the way you feel. Cause like I feel like when you smoke something,
You throw some ice in that bitch or something.
bro, always. Man. My go-to bong got ice catcher and shit, a little percolator. But like I don't know, it's just like one of those things when you look at something and you're like doing something. It's like when you buy clothes. Like, you know, you look good, you feel good. I feel like it's the same thing for smoking. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Hitting like a backwood, right? But
Right.
if you smoke out of a Fonso leaf and you pack that bitch up, it's gonna be different, even if it's the same amount of weed, just because, you know. But that's also due to the chemicals and shit. But you know, placebo got a big ass fucking hold over people when they be smoking too long.
Oh God, I was gonna say it kind of sounds like the similar thing for like a. It's for me. It's like fancy living. You know what I mean? It makes you.
It's
feel
like wine
better.
bottles.
Yeah. And it's like guys who like cars, who buy lots of cars because it makes them feel good. You know what I'm saying? It's smoking out of a nice bong, like a clean ass one for a smoker, bro. That's what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Like you could get dusty, crusty, or you can get brand new. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking that brand new rip
Real
every
shit.
time.
You can't catch me though buying bongs without that Black Friday or that 420 discount though. Shout out Mary Jane's Glass Shop, man.
Bro,
Real
there's this one fucking glass shop in Everett, bro. It's
Midnight.
buy one get one free.
Yeah.
All the
shout
time,
out Midnight
bro.
Grocery.
Buy
Y'all my
one get
people.
one free, bro. Match this price. You
Oh,
buy
yeah,
a
I'm gonna
$300 bong and shit, you get a $300 one for free. Shit is active, bro.
Or-
Christmas season, you know what I'm saying? Got a gift for my smokers out there.
Right, bro. We used to. I don't know if we ever did it, but the thought was go half on a bong, and then you know I spend fucking 100. He spends 100. We get a $200 bong, and then get 2 bongs out of it, one for each.
Big brain shit. You can't have the price.
You
bro.
gotta
might as
think
well.
smart, bro. And Tony's connected with those people so good because he beat up a fucking crackhead outside the front door at like 4 a.m.
It was not at 4 a.m. I don't know where you pulled that at.
Was it not?
It was like 2 p.m.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
Days out and everything.
You beat up a crackhead in broad daylight.
Yeah, because the fucking crackhead was like tweaking on everybody. Like he was a big dude, bro. He came around that corner, bro, and as soon as I seen him, I looked at my homie.
Like
I said,
Left 4
bro.
Dead zombie.
Oh God! I looked at him. I said, "Bro, I'm not pressing that tweaker." And then the tweaker gets to pressing everybody, and then the fucking store worker he comes out and just swings at bro. And me and my homie look at each other like we know bro could not take this fight, so we just hop out and start fucking.
Oh no, that's real. That's real.
Yeah, and ever since then they've been fucking with the kid.
My favorite part of the story though is that in the midst of them fighting, this crackhead reaches down and picks up a piece of the earth.
Yeah.
That's what Tony says, bro.
Oh God! First he knocked out the bro. like I seen this fist travel in front of my face. The homie standing right here, doosh to the floor, and then it's just me. And then bro picks up a piece of the fucking earth over his head, and that's when we got in the car.
God.
Bro, this fucking
It is a
crackhead was
big
on
ass
Hulk
rock.
time, bro.
Oh my God. One of them souped up video game looking
Oh
motherfuckers.
God!
Oh God! Hey, but before we get too far into the interview, make sure you guys go tap into his Instagram page and pre-save the link for One Piece. It is about to come out pretty soon. I don't know what day. What day is it dropping?
Let me think about it. The 24th.
There you go. Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Christmas Eve. We got a present for all y'all. Come
Yes,
on.
sir. I like that. So I gotta ask because it is titled One Piece. Have you watched One Piece?
Bro, I read it, man. Chapter 1069. Bro.
He said I'm on that.
Man, I'm on the manga, bro. I don't even
Yeah.
be watching that shit. The anime be taking too long to come out, bro.
Right.
Like, no cap. Like, I
Bro,
mainly
there's
be
so much
watching it.
filler though.
Nah, bro. Naruto is where the filler is,
Yes.
bro. Like, you got
40% of it's filler, right? Naruto or something?
Yeah, like shit, bro. I wasn't heavy into Naruto. I got a Rock Lee tattoo, but I wasn't like heavy into Naruto like that. Like I would like
But Rock
keep up with
Lee's
the main
filthy
shit.
though. Like
Bro, Rock
you,
Lee-
just him as a character, bro. When he takes off the shit, bro.
bro, that's the character I resonate most with, though. No,
Bros
cap.
didn't have no kind of ninjutsu. Just trained hella fucking hard.
Yeah.
That's it. He didn't have none of the powers
That's
they
right.
had.
Yeah.
But
Bro wasn't gifted shit. He ain't got no 9-tail fox. He ain't got no shotgun. He ain't got no
They
nothing.
got it out the mud. They got that shit out the mud.
Got it
Yeah.
out the mud.
So you be fucking with the mangas then, right?
Yeah, bro. I love manga, bro. I just got done reading the new chapter of Chainsaw Man. The anime popping off right now, but the manga been out for, I think, since 2020, 2019, something like that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm really heavy just into the shit that I was into as a kid, just because I feel like one of the main things as an artist is just keeping in tune with that inner child. Because, like, the music I make, bro, I don't make it for anybody else. I make it for that kid that wasn't doing shit, that wanted to hear something new on the radio when his mom was taking, whatever, appointments to the doctor, just whatever, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm always just trying to spark curiosity in myself and as well as other people, because I know I'm a strange ass motherfucker. So if I spark curiosity in myself, then I know motherfuckers gonna be like, what the fuck is he doing? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's the best base though to creativity, is fulfilling the inner child, because like adults, it's kind of like with Santa Claus, you know what I'm saying? Like adults lose the magic of Santa Claus as they get older. They're like, but it's kind of like if you can keep that magic alive, and it helps with creativity. I mean, look at all the people who make movies and shit. Like they have to keep that inner child alive to be able to think like mountains and imaginate and shit like that. Like that's what makes a good artist, in my opinion, is just being your ability to imagine and create and like just balls to the walls it, because you don't give a fuck. You don't care what they're saying. Or
real shit. I don't give a fuck if you like me, hate me. You gonna hear me regardless.
Okay.
You know, real shit.
At what age did you drop your first song?
18. I was going up. So basically, this is a funny story. I was in LA with my grandma. My grandma on my dad's side live in San Diego. I'd always come up and see her. Shout out you, Grandma Bev. But literally, it was just one of those things where I wanted to record. And I've never been to a recording studio. I didn't know what none of that was like. I've always loved music. I was like, I'm gonna try recording some songs. I'm going to this one studio. I don't remember the name of it by God of me, but one of those guys ended up being MGK's producer. Like he was like, bro, I've never had nobody get like 6 like songs on as their first like session. Like I work with motherfuckers that are trash that have been doing this for 5 years that literally have to convince me they're good. And I was in the room like asking them, just like, I'm 19, but like my 18-year-old self just like, oh man, am I good enough to do this shit? They're just doubting myself. I feel like that's one of my biggest things. Like myself is just, I'm my worst enemy. Right. In a lot of like different ways. But if I can literally just go at something and not stop, and if I see something that I like, then I run with it. You know what I mean? Like in myself, not like in other like people shit, but like, the artist sampling, flipping shit, making it your own, putting a new twist on it, bro. Like it's just, that's what I feel like is one of those things. It's like a sacred art that I will never go like wrong or like die in music. You know what I mean? Because samples are forever. Yeah. Motherfuckers can hear a James Brown sample on a Moneybagg Yo track, and they're like, "Oh, that's James Brown." You know what I'm saying? That's one of the greatest musicians of our time. So, I mean, not our time, but like
the time.
Like the modern, human, history. You know what I'm saying? Everything.
Most people gonna recognize that.
This, this age. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't necessarily like listen to new music for inspiration unless it's like somebody that I look up to, like a Kendrick, for example. Like his album changed the way I looked at music. That shit was a therapy session, a fucking poem, a fucking diary, a journal, a dead man's log, all in one. You know what I'm saying? 2 sides, tongue, 2 stories, and that was just something that I really like to look to, and just like, not how do I emulate that, but how do I break the mold of people? Okay, you can be recognized as this and not have that name of Kendrick Lamar. You don't have to have a Pulitzer Prize to fucking, do this shit, Right. But yeah, just certain things like that, just breaking the mold and breaking down those barriers that we often always put ourselves in.
And would you say that the encouragement you got from MGK's producers kind of what sparked all that feeling and that thought process? Yeah, no, most definitely. I would say that it was one of those things where it really kind of just jump-started my confidence, because like I would always freestyle for my friends, and they would be like, "Yeah, do your thing." But when I came back from California, I was like, "I'm doing this shit." I was smoking with my homeboys in the church parking lot, our fucking smoke spot. You know what I'm saying? Mormon church. Sorry, Mormons, Latter-day Saints. Yo, one quick thing though, Mormons, bro, nicest people you will ever fucking meet, bro. I don't know, but I'm talking about the ones who be on the bikes, bro. Oh, yeah. I'm talking about them, bro.
Them ones is nice.
Them Mormons, bro, you could shut the door on their face 100 times, bro, and they're still the nicest motherfuckers you would see. Because I lived in apartments, bro. Yeah. So you see them on their bikes, you're stopping at the doors and shit. So we'd always be like, what the fuck are you guys doing here? And they'd be like, oh, well, do you know about this, and this? And we're like, no. And they're like, oh, well, do you want to? And we'd be like, no. And they'd be like, okay, well, have a nice day.
Yeah.
And they were just always so nice, bro. Like, you could ask one for like $5, and I'm sure he'd give it to you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They're just nice as fuck.
Type motherfucker to fill up your gas tank when you got nothing at the gas station type shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Put
Like-
$10 in there, get yourself home type
Yeah,
shit.
he said, I'll get you to the Mormon church right down the road.
Say, no,
Here's
go
$4.
come hear the word of God.
He said, here's $4.
He said, I got.
chair, bro.
He said, I got the gas money. You just gotta stop by the church.
Oh God.
Oh,
So I
God.
better
It's
see
time
you
for a new
Tuesday.
chair.
He said, remember, I was about to say Christian. I was going to say, good Christian repents. No. But, so, did you grow up Mormon then?
Fuck no, bro. I just smoked there.
Oh.
I just smoked at
He
the
said,
church, bro.
It was just
Yeah,
the
no.
spot.
Church.
Yeah, it was just the spot I pull up into because it's like right next to, you know, the childhood crib and shit. You know, all the homies live in like a radius of the city and shit. So, you know, picks them up, go smoke type shit, you know.
Hell
Got
yeah.
a little good, like little to-go bag, you know. That's just what it is.
What would you say your favorite spot was as a kid? Like, favorite spot to go?
I say Furstenberg.
What is that place, and what is it to you?
Everybody
Why
from
is
Vancouver knows what Furstenberg is, but for the people that don't know,
it? Exactly.
it was many different things. It was one thing. It was a communal meetup. It was a basketball court where hoopers would think they're the next fucking Russell Westbrook, Colin Sexton, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Just out there.
Nah, bro, like, you know, I mean, shit, I was one of them. So I can't say that.
I was gonna hope so with your height, bro. You
Yeah.
gotta be out there.
Man, I was never this tall. I was a fat, unathletic, built motherfucker, bro. Like,
Bro, me too. I had to work for my athleticism.
Dog,
Shit.
I grew like 3 inches my fucking my sophomore year, right? That put me at like 6 foot.
There you go.
And then like during COVID, bro, I grew like 6 inches, bro. Like I just shot up, bro.
Jeez.
Was
bro.
basketball the only sport you played?
Nah, bro, I did mixed martial arts for about 12 years.
Oh,
I
shit.
did, yeah, you know, I did a lot of shit. I did that shit up until I was 16. I started when I was 4. Ended up getting my 2nd degree black belt and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, just like I grew up watching The Karate Kid, and like I was like one of those things. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, he was like,
I was like,
bro.
oh my god.
He's
You
like,
know
I
what
could
mean?
do that.
Now I'm not talking about the Jaden Smith Karate Kid. I'm
Nah.
talking about the OG. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like literally, I was hooked. I literally watched 1, 2, 3. Woke up the next morning, watched 1, 2, 3. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, yeah, my dad just like, oh, you ever seen the Karate Kid? I was like, what's the Karate Kid? You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Like, I thought it was the most crazy shit ever. Like, you could have put fucking horns in the background. And my dad said that shit as a kid.
He
you know?
said, I wouldn't have cared. I just heard, what?
Yeah, yeah, no.
Did you ever watch Three Ninjas growing up? The kids?
No,
It was
I
like
never did
these
that
3
shit.
kids, bro. Their grandpa was a mixed martial artist, and he taught them. And then shit would fuck up where the kids had to use their shit, bro.
I
And they were
remember,
like-
I definitely watched that, but I can't remember a single scene from it. You know
I
what I
remember
mean?
seeing like trailers or like pictures of it, but I never got into it, bro. Like I feel like that was like around the time where I figured out like YouTube and like the internet, and I really just got into like content creators like
Right.
Smosh, like Ryan Higa.
Bro,
you know?
I remember
Smosh
fucking
was-
Smosh, bro.
Smosh, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, now,
You remember
shut
their
up.
fucking
The-
Zelda parody where they
L to the I to the N to the K, where it starts every day.
Yes,
Don't give
bro.
a damn what you say. Yeah,
Yeah,
nah,
bro.
Come on, now, that's a hit.
Bro, that was a
That's a
hit,
banger,
bro.
Bro, I bought the
Gandalf
Assassin's
was-
Creed
yes, bro.
3 song on my shit. How
Yes,
many
bro.
dudes I'ma kill today? You like, bro, that shit
Bro.
was a hit. They had real shit charting on shit, bro. Like, no, bro,
He
they
said,
was
check
charting on.
iTunes that day, bro.
Yeah,
It
bro,
was
they-
up there.
Go on the Wayback Machine, check it. Come on now, always factual. Oh shit.
That's fucking awesome. Yeah, no, I was hella into Smosh too. But I don't know. I was kind of like all the homies were into Smosh. So I
Yeah.
kind of was like, I'm gonna not be into it so much. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
Because
feel you.
I don't like the bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? When the whole group doing it, it can't be that good. That's how this.
Y'all remember
motherfucker
the
thinks.
epic rap battles of history though?
Yeah.
That was the
my
shit.
Yes,
bro.
bro.
That was
was
the
my
shit.
In the fucking what was it called? They would have the fucking battles and shit against
Oh,
the
yeah.
characters.
Bro,
the screw attack shit.
I know what you're
remember-
talking about. They'd pair up like Batman versus Spider-Man and
Goku
shit like
versus
that.
Superman.
Yeah,
and shit,
bro. And they would just make them fight. I thought it was ill growing up, bro.
Bro, it's just crazy to like think about how much social media's changed in the last 10 years.
Facts.
Bro,
Like,
people had
weren't getting
pagers
paid.
20 years ago.
Bro, imagine, bro, we gonna have Elon Musk little chips in about 8 years. You know
Bro,
what I'm saying?
I think it'd be pimp if I could just go do 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 and then seeing a memory.
I mean,
Like, you
shit,
know what
it
I'm
would be
saying?
pimp if I was blind and that was the way I could see. But like,
Right.
it might get to the point where you might have to call in morals and, you know, certain things and that. Once that gets involved, you know what I mean, that's just more divide and conquered more than we already are as a nation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And what if they could shut a motherfucker down? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. They could turn us off. And then, like, who's to say that these things don't get, like, updates? You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't tell us, but this shit's getting
imagine
updated.
like if you had to read through the update to your fucking body like it was like the iOS shit. You know what I'm saying? You just
I'd be paying attention, bro. I'd be reading. I'd be like, what?
Bro, I haven't updated my
Lost
phone
of taste and
at all,
smell.
bro.
Like,
I will not be getting that new iOS update until I have to.
It's gonna fuck your shit up. That's what iOS do,
okay,
bro.
but they.
No, I'm
bro,
saying that
this,
getting it will fuck your shit up.
Yeah, they got the geo tracking now on that new update, bro.
What the hell
What does that mean?
Bro, that means literally
They can see where we're at all
They
times.
can see right here.
Uh-huh.
I'm not right there. I'm right here. That's what they can see.
Oh, fine.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's that satellite shit,
Yeah,
bro.
they can see next to him.
Yeah, no, they'll know I'm right here. They'll have the coordinates. They could be here in 18 minutes. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, nah, come on now.
They got a trailer just parked right there. You know what I'm saying? They'll be here 4 seconds.
Motherfucker, they got the fucking construction lookalike.
Oh God, bro.
Set up.
2 out of 6 of the neighbors.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do got an FBI van. Aaron got a questionable neighbor, dog. This motherfucker might be something different.
He don't even know where to put his
bro.
garbage can.
Yeah,
dude.
bro. He be like he just moved to this country, got a fake like face, like he's ready to go, bro.
What do you mean fake?
Smart motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. He got. You remember the face-off surgery? That's what he got, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Washington, people may say this, and that about it if they're not from it, but they're weird motherfuckers. There's motherfuckers across all walks of life. Like I've spent time in many different states, and like there's truly there's no place like Washington where you got people that are sad, but they're also like fucking like, oh, I'm sad and I'm not gonna do nothing about it, but I'm gonna see other people more sad and that's gonna make me happy. Yeah. And that's literally about anything. Like if you see it, it's in the youth and it's passed down from the people that grew up there in the generations passed on.
Circle of abuse.
Yeah,
you know
well, I'm gonna say circle of abuse. I'd just say a circle of entrapment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
People get stuck with the same ideas for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And like the biggest issue I feel like nowadays is parents and people that you know you may even love you, just pushing their fears onto you because of how fucked up the world used to be and how fucked up things were. They're just pushing their fears. So like, you know, like a dream in content creation, your parents are going to go, that's not realistic, you know, because back then it wasn't realistic for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to push those fears even though they love you, or they're going to be trying to look out for you in their way. But really all it does is create so much fear and doubt in oneself. You know what I'm saying? Because imagine the people you love the most going, you can't make it. What that you're gonna be like, oh well, if the people who love me the most say that this isn't realistic, obviously I should just give it up.
And that was one of my biggest fears of starting this shit. But I was really feeling like that's what held me back for a long time, even wanting to do music, just because of what, you know, my family, my close friends would feel, and just like, you know, the type of person I am, it's not gonna be what people are used to hearing. And if it is, it's gonna be my way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never had to deal with that though. My mom, she's a dreamer. My dad, he's a dreamer. You know what I'm saying? Both of them sadly couldn't accomplish what they want to do. My dad wanted to be a pilot. He had damn near enough hours to do it, but, you know, had me at 21, 22. My mom, she was a model for Calvin Klein. She was doing shit in L.A. She was born in L.A., so, you know what I mean? She was doing her thing for a while. Had me at 19, the age I am now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things where, like, I feel like inherited will and just, like, not inherited will, but I'll just say, like, dreams never die.
Oh, God,
I'm not doing this just for myself.
Right.
I'm doing this for the people around me. You know what I mean? It's not about the money. It's not about becoming the biggest artist. It's not about becoming anything of a spectacle. I just want to be me. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, you have the fucking American given right to pursue your happiness. And you know how much people don't? You know what I'm saying? How many people get stuck in a 9-to-5 or, you know what I'm saying? Like, end up having situations that they feel prohibited. But, like, if you don't stop, you will get there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you won't let yourself feel that way either. You won't let yourself feel like you're stuck. You know, because you're always moving. That's
always
one of my
trying.
biggest things.
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody could watch my show, and I would still make it. You know what I mean?
Nobody can listen to my music, and I'd still make it as well.
Right, because the only time you truly fail is when you quit. You know what I mean? Like, no, that's the only time you truly fail is when you quit and you stop giving it. You know what I mean? So I feel like, you know, like just finding the confidence you did and how you did it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really resonates with the kind of music you have coming out and like that you're gonna put out. And you know, I really am excited to hear this new track, One Piece, too, bro. Make sure you go pre-save that shit in the link.
Cool boy.
Tony was telling me, would you tell me your favorite track of his was? You were saying it before we hopped on.
Damn, bro, I really can't even remember the name, but it was Young Don was the feature.
Shout out Young Don. That's his record. Was it What You Want?
Yeah, that was a dope piece.
Yeah, no, shout out Young Don, man. That man really showed me the way, bro. He's a Seattle artist. He born in Saudi Arabia, comes from the Sandland, stepping through. I met him in college, bro, and we had music class together. And on the first day, I just saw him, and I was like, bro, you make music? And he's like, yeah, because I could just tell.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I spotted it. And like, he's the motherfucker that literally stood up in class to ask the professor a question, and literally had all eyes in the room looking at him, did not give a fuck. And that's just like, I love like when people just impose their will, you know what I mean, regardless of what, oh man, you say that, like, nah, bro, fuck that, say what you want to say,
right?
You know what I mean? If it ain't hurting nobody, if it ain't, you know, causing violence, inciting nothing, then speak your truth. However, that man, we made a whole tape together. We have so many fucking songs in the vault. He just dropped a new album. Check out Young Don, all platforms, recognition. Stream that shit. Just had a fucking music video. That man going crazy right now.
Yeah, check out the music video too.
That's funny too, because we have a homie who just started music, and his name is Young Dion.
Young Dion.
That's what I thought about when I seen that.
He said Young Don and Young Dion. They got to do something together, bro.
I always be like, you know, Don, you're 27. You want to change the name? He's like, nah, bro. Nah, you know, like, I'm 19, so anything over the age of 25 is old to me. You know what I'm saying? I always like,
you really young,
I always like to fuck with my OGs and press their buttons and
too,
shit.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like that little brother just because I'm the oldest of four. You know what I mean? I take the advantage whenever I can.
I'm older than him, so I take advantage of that.
My
you know
4 days. 4 days, man.
See, I would hate that. That's a fucking.
That's my baby brother right there. You know what I'm saying?
That's my son.
That's baby brother. You know what I'm saying?
Baby brother.
No. But in a lot of ways, having Tony, man, we kind of helped raise each other. You know what I mean? Not having dads and trying to figure out my chair, bro, is pissing me off. I just keep.
I keep fucking chair my place, bro. My shit was doing the same shit when I was recording, bro.
You need a guest chair.
I'm about to seriously swap it out, bro. But no, I totally forgot. Oh yeah, we pretty much helped raise each other, just being that we didn't have a dad, and like every once in a while we'd see each other and be like, oh, that's how you're doing shit? Oh, okay. That's how you're doing shit. Okay.
I had to teach him how to smoke weed. You know, teach him how to drink.
I had to teach him how to drive.
Yeah, he taught me how to drive. Oh, he let me drive his car.
Fuck this chair, dog.
Yeah, fuck that chair.
You know, that's what I'm doing later on tonight. I'm letting my girlfriend drive my car after Olive Garden. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm pretty scared, but you know what? I love her, so I'm rocking with it.
Hey,
I'm rocking with
whatever you gotta do.
Too deep already, man.
Wear that seatbelt, dog.
Oh, that's crazy. You're this tall and have to sit in the passenger seat? Wow.
Look, man, my shit goes all the way back. It is what it is, bro. It ain't easy being 6'6" out here, bro. It ain't easy.
Let's get a pumper
No
nickel
Lambos
for
in the
boys.
future, huh? I'm out. Can I cup another?
Cheers, brother. Fuck you, Tony. Fuck you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony. You gotta say like a South Park character.
Fuck you, Tony. Fuck you, Tony.
Growing up, what was your favorite cereal, though?
Cereal. Ooh.
Or even right now? Fuck growing up.
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I always envy the people that were allowed to eat Cookie Crisp as a kid.
Right.
I always envied them.
I tell you what, I had it sometimes. It was trash. It was not that great.
But, okay, but look, man, I was a fat kid. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
So I was like, that would look really good with chocolate milk and marshmallows. You know what I'm saying?
I put chocolate milk in the Cookie Crisp.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, and doesn't it hit so much better? See,
Bro,
I haven't had it to this day, and it's just something that's been lingering in my childhood.
Grab the beer on the floor. Yeah.
No, yeah, I definitely fucked with it. I definitely did not like the Life. I didn't like the Cheerios.
Life was my favorite, bro. Still to this day.
Really?
Yeah. not shit, bro.
Really? Right? Yeah, no. Not good.
I've never heard that in my life, bro.
I never, yeah.
It was a rarity,
Fruit
though,
Loops type of
too.
motherfucker.
Oh, God. Fruit Loops, bro.
Fruit Loops is
or
cold.
Apple Jacks, bro.
Now, if we talking about Voodoo Donuts, that's my favorite donut to get at Voodoo. The Fruit Loop
Yes,
donut.
bro.
The Toucan Sam, I think it's called. That shit goes hard. I would go to Voodoo just for that, but I do not endorse Voodoo because, you know, This shit's already too popping.
Oh God, bro. Oh God.
Like, bro, go to a museum if you go to Portland. We got hella museums.
Yeah,
we got
bro.
a lot of shit in Vancouver.
Hella museums
Go
in
to
Portland.
OMSI. Take your girlfriend out to OMSI. Take her in a submarine. She probably never been in a submarine before. Come on now. You guys speak smarter now.
Look at that.
Get
You know what I'm
creative
saying?
with it.
It's
Did you
cool.
drink milk with dinner growing up?
Yes, I did, man, because I had to get this big somehow.
That's what I'm
Oh, yeah.
saying.
You know,
And that
You
goes
still
out-
drinking milk?
Oh, shit, bro. Not as much as I should, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know. I got sick one time, and I think it was because of the milk. So I've just been kind of like hesitant about it. It's
Yeah.
at 2%.
Little scarred.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't do
like-
2%.
yeah,
I do
see,
whole milk.
Yeah,
I like the
whole
red
milk,
cap, my
but I
friend.
only had
Red
the 2%, and I had cookies with me too. My grandma just made cookies and it was
Yeah.
double chocolate chips. So
It might have been the cookies though.
Nah,
It could have been.
I
Maybe
know you're
grandma
not
didn't cook them long
you're not
enough.
disrespecting the grandma's
No,
cookies.
I'm not
all right?
trying to. I ain't trying to.
Come on, now, I'll get my nanny on you, man.
There's a
Don't play.
couple of factors there that could have added to the sickness.
Shit, man. I mean, I don't know if it was the caramel inside the bitches or the chocolate chip on the outside, but something fucked me up.
Something
man.
fucked you up.
Yeah, no, I was up like this in
He
the
said,
morning, like 4 a.m.
You ever been drunk and hungover and been yelling at the toilet, just throwing
See,
up?
One thing that I
That was
don't know
graphic.
if this is the same for everybody. Like, y'all do shrooms.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all stomach feel weird like
Mm-hmm.
during it.
I've
Bro,
had homies like
that's
that.
what the shit does to me, bro. Like, I feel it in my stomach, and I feel like every time I'm eating something while I'm on shrooms, I feel the food travel.
Mhm.
Oh,
my
yeah.
shit, and I hate
it's
that.
Same with acid, bro. Like you drink something and it's like,
You can feel every corner of that bitch. hit.
you're like, did it just go past my sphincter?
Bro, when I did the acid the one time, I did acid, bro, I took like a sip of like fucking slushy. We went to 7-Eleven. Don't drive on acid, kids. I wasn't driving, but don't drive on acid.
Do not.
You will die.
You will fuck
You
up
will
for
die.
sure. You're
But-
gonna get scared. It'll be a panic attack.
Shout out my boy Nano
lines
for
will
keeping
move.
us alive during those tribulous times. But literally, when I took a sip of that Slurpee, I felt like the Jimmy Neutron shit. I saw that shit go down my
He
stomach.
said, "Brain blast." You know what I'm saying?
Got a blast.
Yeah, you know.
Oh shit.
That's fucking awesome. So I got a couple of questions. I like to call them this or that's because either one or the other.
For sure,
You know what I'm
for sure.
saying? Blunts or joints?
Class.
Glass. I like that. Okay.
Yep.
Hamburgers or hot dogs?
Burgers.
Cars or motorcycles?
Cars, man. I'm too, big for a
I'm too
motorcycle.
damn big
What
for a
the
motorcycle.
fuck? Look like a big ass GTA online character.
Okay,
In
man.
real life, I'm one of them bitches. See, I don't even think I could do one of those either, bro. Just because I be like one of those motherfuckers that's timid about shit like that, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
I've seen too much like.
I've been on the back of someone's bike scared as shit,
I
bro.
feel like that would scare me more
Bro.
than actually driving it. Though.
Terrified.
Yeah, no, I ain't trusting nobody on
No,
a fucking
bro.
motorcycle.
Just
bro.
like, oh my god. Yeah, we were only going like 5 miles per hour. I was like 7 crying. I was like, no, get me off this shit. Ice cream or cake?
What type of cake we talking?
Whatever kind of cake you want, but
Could
no
be
ice
ice
cream.
cream
In, no,
cake.
no ice cream in the cake.
German chocolate
My
coconut
boy,
cake. Come
John.
on.
I love that German chocolate,
Now.
my
Shout
boy.
out my dad, always asking for that shit on his birthday. The same old, same old.
I cut a piece of the cake and then I dip it in the milk. That's a secret time. That's what that
Oh,
is right
secret
there.
time.
If you didn't know, Ethan was a fat kid.
Bert Kreischer
We
shit. Secret
both
time.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Secret
cool, man.
time.
I got my own secret time. We don't talk about the easy cheese.
No.
We don't talk about. I know you know.
He
I
said
know
the
you
easy
know.
cheese.
The easy cheese.
Come on.
Yes, bro.
No, bro. You
Nah, bro,
just
it was
fucking.
Okay, a little bit in the mouth. Okay.
Bro, I remember making nachos as a kid, bro, and I would just.
You would throw that on it?
Bro, no, I would throw every single piece of cheese I have in the house.
Yeah.
Like every single kind, bro.
Bro, I would
And-
take the Velveeta package.
Bro, the Velveeta package, that's an unknown. That's unknown right there. Just having that shit with the
That's
nacho.
unknown. Yeah.
That just happened with the nachos right there. I did that twice, man.
Yeah,
Wanna
but
talk
then you're
about
just
bubble
left
guts?
over with some noodles in a box, and I'm like, this ain't cool.
Yeah, but you'll find them.
Fuck the noodles.
somewhere.
Fuck them noodles, bro. Weed or drink?
Ooh, weed by far. I don't fucking. I mean, I special occasions like this. You know what I'm saying?
Pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel. Yeah, come on now. I was about to call it.
Get it for a pumpy.
But you know, I'm a fucking pothead, bro. Yeah, no, I grew up like not smoking like that. I
Ooh.
took like a dab, bro. I took a dab
For the first time?
No, bro. Just hear me, out, bro. I took a dab on New Year's Eve. I think it was 2018 going into 2019, I was sophomore year, bro. I had a fucking seizure, bro, and like was like my homeboys, bro. Like they took care of me once it happened, bro. But they know they put too much on that fucking.
Was this early stages,
bro? This was like I smoked for the first time with my mom 3 months before, thinking that it wasn't gonna hit me. Okay, I didn't know shit.
Hold up. Back it up. First time you smoked was with your moms?
Yeah.
Like ever in your life. First time you ever smoked.
Yeah.
And how old were you?
I was like, say 16.
Okay, so let's just back and forth a little bit. How did you get there? Like you just walked in, Mom, you're smoking?
No. It was one of those things is where we was on vacation. We was up at Mount Hood. We was at like this little like resort on the golf course type shit. You know, shout out my dad for, you know, having a timeshare up in Mount Hood. It's my getaway place, bro. Just being out in nature, bro.
Hey,
nature.
Shout out your dad, but fuck a timeshare. You know what I'm saying?
What's wrong with a timeshare, dude?
Bro? I mean, you know, bro, we Jewish in 6 different ways.
Yeah.
We get that shit at a discount. Come on now.
What sucks about a timeshare is you have to pay so much a year.
Yeah.
You only get like 5 days a year to use it. And then like other people will pay into this timeshare. So you're not the only person who uses it. You use it for like, say this part of the year, you get 5 days, and then maybe another person who uses the same timeshare comes in after those days. So it's like you're paying so much a year. I mean, obviously it turns to be cheaper, but you pay into it and then you get like cheaper.
It also depends on where you're doing it.
Where,
you know what I'm saying? Just because like
if it's in a super expensive area, you know what I'm saying? But like I just say they're bad because they're old. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really be getting timeshares nowadays.
Yeah,
that's like a thing in like the early 2000s, 90s.
Like that shit ended in 2016, bro.
Right. Yeah, like nobody's getting a timeshare now.
Nobody's getting B&B no more. Nobody's doing that. They passed that new fucking terms of service shit.
You talking about Airbnb?
What's the new terms of service?
You can't have more than 20 people there, bro. At the fucking spot. If you rent out a mansion, you can't have more than 20 people there. You're liable to fucking literally getting prosecuted, bro. Like literally, like I was looking at, you know, just because like I'm looking to, you know, start shows, you know, have my artists like on, you know, for shit, because I'm not just an artist myself. I also, you know, do other things. I got a record label underneath my name. I'm trying to have, you know,
shout out the label. What's it called?
Intergalactic Records. You know, they ain't no hating space, man. Come on now.
That's 50, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. But you know, I'm just trying to literally just be a house. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking like a fucking house. You
want to be a household name, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I would just say, like, you know, you see how No Jumper's doing shit.
Right.
They could be doing it so much better.
Right.
They got people bickering that don't like each other coming in and out of this show, man.
That's how they kind of, that's like them, though. It's that toxic kind of it like that. Okay, I mean, he's been robbed at his place.
There's only so far you can go with that, though. You bring, you attract the energy you put out. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? If I go out and
like I wouldn't do an interview with a questionable rapper. You know what I'm saying? That's like out here do it. Like, no, I'm cool. You don't need to be here.
You know, or just ask shit that's gonna piss him off. You know, he does a lot of that.
Yeah, and I don't care. Like at what I told you when you got here, I said I don't care about numbers. I don't care. I'm here to give your fans the genuine interview of who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like to talk about you. I don't want to make you look bad. I don't want to build enemies. Like because we're trying to build a household shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like ETS Productions is the company we own that owns this owns this podcast and owns the interview show and owns our merch line. Like that company, me and him started with the help of him. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire, man. Shout out to you, brother. Real shit.
On God. Mr. 10% over there.
10%.
He takes his 10%.
That's crazy. I'm a quarter, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a quarter. I'm barely just getting by, bro. Goddamn.
Oh, good. So that makes Tony and I think 45% owners. Because we each get 5% to him. But it works out because Aaron's been my best friend since he literally moved down here, pretty much.
You know,
I don't even know bro like that, but
like they kick it sometimes, but we're slowly working it better.
You know, I feel you know, just integrating the homies together.
No,
that's a mission in itself.
That's my son.
This question I feel like is real talk though. He said for 4 years.
I feel like he would beg to differ. I feel like Tony would beg to differ.
Well, Tony is.
I'll tell you what. I raised him.
Tony's the youngest in our group. You know what I'm saying? Because he's 4 days younger than me.
You never letting them 4 days go, bro.
Bro,
never.
I tell you why. No. I'll tell you why I don't let it go though. It's because growing up, my mom always said, "You're 4 days older than him. Own that shit." Yeah, my mom and his mom. My mom always felt like there was a competition between my mom and his mom because his mom was my dad's girlfriend. and my mom was the side chick.
So she tried to indulge the competition in him.
Yeah, so she put that competition onto me as a child. She'd be like, you know, you're your dad's firstborn. You're 4 days older than him. Make sure he knows it.
Yeah, no, I
like
feel you.
literally all
Damn.
the time. Like every time I'd go over to his house, my mom would be like, "You're 4 days older than him. Remember that."
And that's why
I'm like, but that's where that comes out of me right now.
No,
you know
I
what
feel
I'm
you. I feel you.
But
That should be funny as hell though. My little brothers, they 6 minutes apart.
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
That's
said,
6
"I'm
minutes.
older, bruh."
Yeah, no,
what I'm
but
saying?
it's the funny thing is though, the big brother is really the little bro, and I love him to death. But the littlest bro is really big bro. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Out of all of like my 3 younger brothers, the littlest one, the fourth one. Shout out Kale. Shout out Dublin. Shout out Liam.
I was gonna say, how many siblings you got?
I got 3, brother. I got
3 brothers?
Yeah, I got 3.
And then growing up, what's the age difference between you and the bros?
So the twins, they 12,
Okay.
and then my other brother, he 14.
So you've pretty much, like, as long as you can remember, had siblings.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
growing up. in
Yeah,
the
like,
them
house
three
and
be
shit.
scrapping, huh? They're pretty close to the age.
Yeah,
I know
they be scrapping. I remember when I was still at the house, I would just be like, I would antagonize it if I was bored. Like I would be like, yeah, get them.
That's that older brother shit that Tony and I didn't have to grow up with. Because, like, Tony and I never fought over toys. We never
Right.
fought over attention. We never fought over nothing. Like, we've always got along because
Yeah.
we barely saw each other growing up.
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we've always just had good times. So you no sisters, and you grew up with mom and dad in the house?
Yeah. Bro.
Okay.
Yeah, no, very lucky for that, bro. Very.
And
very
that was in
thankful.
Vancouver. Your parents still live there to this day?
Yeah, but they moving. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Finally
Like,
getting out of the hometown?
Fuck yeah, bro.
That's
I'm just what I'm trying to do right now. We on the same kind of grind. It's just different stages.
Right.
They looking at homes in Florida.
Mm.
Oh,
You
they
know,
moving
my-
out of state.
Yeah, no, my dad. He's doing his thing. We may not see eye to eye, really ever, but I respect the fuck out of what he does. You know what I'm saying? And how he gets what he does.
It takes a strong man to raise a family. He may not always do it right, but just being there and doing, having a face is better than most.
Nah, bro, when he was there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he working his ass off, granted, but I know he did it for us.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
And see,
just thankful.
that's hard though. Like your family's about to move, like looking like to Florida, and you're gonna be here still.
Yeah, until I'm not.
Yeah, but see, like I don't know. I have a daughter on the way, and I guess that's probably. I guess a little different because she's not here yet. So like I couldn't imagine like moving a different state than her.
No, I feel you.
But she's not even a kid, like not even born
18
yet.
years
you
of
know what I
dealing
mean?
with her shit, you might be ready.
Right.
You know
That's what I'm
That's how
saying.
my parents was
But-
feeling. Like, okay, we got 1 down. We got 3 more to go, motherfucker. We almost there.
Right. And like at my rate right now, I'll be done parenting by the time I'm 40. I'll be cool. I'll be back on my life.
You know, bro. My
You know
parents
what I'm
are, they're not
As
even
long as you don't
45,
keep
bro.
pumping them out.
Missy only wants to do one. That's what she's telling me
Man, you better
recently.
get the.
At first, she didn't want to
better-
do
She
it.
wants me to do that.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You better. If you don't, if you only want one,
No,
man.
I want 2.
You want
Maybe
2?
I could have. I feel like 2 is the max I could do because 3 it's like how do you give equal love?
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I
I
mean?
feel you.
Like,
That's how I feel too.
You're going to have this little window of opportunity right after she popped that one up.
I know. No, she'd be hell mad at me.
She said, I just want to drink.
Yeah, I
I
know.
wanna
She'd
drink
be
some
so
alcohol.
mad at me. But
Oh shit.
no, my girl, she just pregnant. It's her first pregnancy ever. You know what I mean? And
I feel you.
and so all these pains and all these things are new. And so she's like, yeah, never again. I don't ever want to do this shit again.
So
It's
let me
you, and
ask
she be
you-
getting mad at me. She's like, it's your fucking fault. And I'm
Let me
like,
ask
hey,
you
it
about
takes 2 to
this, bro.
tango.
How do you feel about like, becoming a dad? Like, are you scared? Are you fearful for how? I don't know. Just because you're pretty young yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
21. I'm 19. Even though we're different stages in our life, I feel like I can relate to you in a way. Just because you were in my position 2020 when all the fuck when the world went to shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So like, how are you feeling as far as just bringing life into this world, bro?
Honestly, like, I feel like I've been preparing for this father role my whole life.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, when I was younger, like 5, 6, I always would hang out with younger kids. Like, I just always loved kids. And like, then I got introduced to this male role model in my life who had been with me. He was my daycare teacher, and we just stayed together. Like,
No, I feel you.
my whole life. He's like my dad to this day.
That's
Like,
amazing, bro.
you know what
Shout
I
out
mean?
to him.
And he helped out so many of the other kids too in my daycare that didn't have dads, and we all kind of became like this family. And like, seeing him do what he did for us, and he was 23 when he got out the military and came to do the daycare shit. So like, seeing him do that, it kind of like already was like, all right, this is someone I want to emulate. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have my dad. He's not around. My mom's on drugs. Like, this guy is not, and he's good, and he's helping the community. He's helping kids. That's like, he just from a young age, I was always inspired by him. And so, like, then my mom ended up having kids when I was 12. So she had a baby when I was 12 years old, and my mom was strung out, and I was trying to help as much as I could with the baby. And so, like, that taught me a lot, like, you know, that I can do this shit with kids, and I know that I can, you know, and it's, you know, it was different than, like, somebody else's kid because it's my little brother, it's my little sister, you know. And so that kind of started, like, really telling me, like, okay, I can handle an infant, you know what I mean? I can do the kid stuff, and I could be there for them as much as I can because their dad was never in the picture, really. So I just always tried to be a good role model for them.
That's amazing, bro.
And then I got kicked out of high school, and I became a daycare teacher.
Oh, shit.
Because of how inspirational my daycare teacher was for me in my life. I was like, I'm going to do that, and I want to help out some kids.
And these kids need it out here, bro.
Right.
Like,
and
it is sad, bro.
I was a toddler teacher helping two-year-olds, 1.5-year-olds, learning their names, you know, learning their names. It was kind of fucked. I was never able to change diapers. I could never have my own room because I was a male in the industry. But, you know, I had this room with Miss Vicky, and this group of kids will be with me forever. You know what I mean? Like, in my heart and my memories. Like, we just had such a good time, and, like, being able to see them grow, like, it prepared me, like, on a whole different level. And then, like, I've always just wanted kids. Like, I grew up as a single child for a long time till I was 12, and I was always alone, and I always wanted, like, either Tony to be there or, like, I would always ask my mom, like, why don't I have a brother? Like, I want somebody to hang out with. You know, my mom was always in the back room by herself, and I was doing whatever I was doing. And so I just, like, having a kid, like, and I've been with my girl straight for 3 years. Like, we've been, and then before that we were off and on for 2. And we've been together, lived in 3 houses together. You know, she's been there for my family and me. And, like, I just, like, me as becoming a father, I'm very happy and very excited. And
man, I'm happy for you, man.
But, like, the world that we have scares the shit out of me. For young girls, bro. Like, I'm having a daughter, you know.
You're
so,
having
like,
a daughter?
yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, man. But, it really spooks me, bro. It's just the world we live in. Like, you know, my lady's 120 pounds usually when she's not pregnant. Like, she's little, and, like, anyone could snatch her up. Yeah. And that shit, when I'm having a daughter, like, it just puts that in my brain more. Like, you know, kids are sold into fucking sex slavery all the fucking time. Like, people get kidnapped, abducted, like, taken, and, like, it spooks the shit out of me to bring a daughter into this world. Right. For sure. Like, just, you know, and, like, seriously, I want to put her on the path that you were on, is more like doing martial arts from a young age, and like just being able to defend herself, because the world eats up little girls. You know what I mean? Man. And this world is not kind to young women.
She gonna have some scary looking uncles though.
Yeah. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, with the amount of body shaming there is, like, hateful speech to women. Yeah, and everything. Like, sexual drive towards women nowadays is just disgusting. And, like, having a daughter, it spooks me for that, for sure. But me being prepared and, like, wanting to be a dad, I've always wanted it. You know what I mean? I've always wanted to do better than my dad, and always wanted to be the Mr. T that was in my life. And that was my daycare teacher, Mr. T. So I've been prepared.
Shout out Mr. T.
Oh, God. Held it down, man.
Big dog.
But I'm excited. I'm nervous for the world, but I know I can raise a strong individual to get through it. You know what I mean? Like,
many blessings towards your way, man.
I appreciate it,
bro. Real shit.
It is nerve-wracking, though. You know what I mean? Just the world itself is just
it's a dog world, man.
Yeah.
It's literally.
That's why I want to make such a confident, strong individual that just, like, I don't want her to ever feel like she can't do something.
Right.
I don't want her to ever feel like that, you know, like that people around her are telling her to do something. Like, fuck that. Don't listen to them. Do what you want to do. Make yourself happy.
And that's mainly my fucking biggest goal, you know what I mean? Because my parents made me feel like that. And me doing what I'm doing right now, if they didn't tell me that as a kid, if they didn't believe in me when I first showed them my first shitty song, Cujo, you know, that I ended up releasing on Spotify with the little music video that my homeboy did for free. Man, I wouldn't be here right now, bro. And that's just simple as that, man. So the fact that you're taking the path, and, you know, I always go back and say, like, that inherited dream, like, / will shit, man, you know. You're doing what was shown to you from a very young age, and what you needed and what you're forever grateful for. I feel like there's a certain part of you that feels like you're paying Mr. T back from doing that stuff. So I really hope that, you know, wherever the journey takes you, man, you know, fatherhood,
just a podcast, raising a family, bro, just anything, like literally, best luck.
Appreciate it, man. I really do. I really appreciate that. And like, I feel like that's the only way we can honor the people we love is by using what they taught us. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody dies, that's how they live on, is what they taught you.
In memory, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. And like, I feel like I'm honoring Mr. T by doing what I feel is right and using the teachings he gave me as a man to a man. Like that was the dude for me.
Right.
But, I appreciate you asking about me, but this ain't about me. This
No,
about you.
Man, I feel you. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? But I guess to kind of circle it back to you, what was the relationship, if you don't mind, with your father growing up?
It was very close, I'd say. Like when I was a kid, when I didn't really have a personality to talk back and like be a little fuckhead, you know what I'm saying? Because I definitely was a fuckhead, and that's what I feel like a lot of the turmoil came from. Because like it's not necessarily saying I blame all of it on myself, because I feel like it's a very deprivating thing to do, because that just drains you.
It's
However,
toxic,
there's
bro.
definitely things that I could have done, you know what I mean, to make our relationship better. You know what I'm saying? Because he was trying to put me on game. You know what I mean? I just wasn't hearing it just because, oh man, you won't let me go out, do this, and that. Oh, you gonna take my phone away just because I woke up late. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like that was my mindset. I was in that kid mindset.
Right.
So
I feel like a lot of people could relate to that for
yeah,
sure.
no, like you end up growing out of it, bro. So like if anybody's like watching this right now and you just you battling, I know it's stereotypical saying like listen to your parents, bro, but like literally, bro, sometimes they do just want the best for you. And like they know, because they most likely been through the same thing that we all going through, you know what I mean, individually. So I just kind of like think of it as one of those things where it will come in time. However, right now just isn't the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I got some, I wouldn't say proven to do, but I got to prove myself.
Right.
To
You gotta.
like,
I feel that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
gotta
saying?
become the man you think you need to be.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because like it's not like I'm doing this rap thing like, oh, I'm trying to be like, I'm trying to be like somebody else. I'm doing this shit for me, bro. You know what I mean? Like when I was 3 years old, and my mom always likes to tell the story. I can't believe I'm telling this shit.
She said, "Damn, this one she always say."
Bro, I stole the microphone from my cousin. She was singing at my mom and dad's wedding in 2006. And it was like nice chapel, you know what I mean? Hella people there. I got a big old fucking family, so there's probably like 300 people there. I was 3 years old. I was acting like a menace the whole goddamn time. I was in my tux. I was fucking sliding on my mom's drapes and shit. But when my cousin went up to sing, bro, you know what I did? I took the fucking microphone, started rapping E40. Tell me where to go. 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 And like I had that shit. Nobody took the fucking microphone.
They were just letting you go.
Yeah, they were just letting me go. And I went on for like a solid minute and a half just running around the fucking venue, bro. Just saying, tell me where to go. Tell me where to go. Tell me where to go. Like it was just like,
awesome.
Like I saw the video, like, because I didn't believe it for a long time. But I saw the video when I graduated high school. I was like, oh my fucking God. I was like,
this
what
one
the fuck?
cap.
So there's no denying it now. Shit.
It's like, bro, when you see the motherfucking family members that you haven't seen in a long time, and they expect to remember, like, you to remember them. I was known for my family, like, from every single member of my family after that. So, like, oh, you were the kid that stole the microphone? I'm like, yeah, I was.
Bro, family reunions got to be awkward, huh?
Nah, it's not awkward. It's just like when certain parts of the family comes.
You know not to hit on anybody at the family reunion.
What?
Saying?
No, I don't know. What the fuck?
Because people be going to the family reunion like, are we related to her? How are we doing that? How is that hooked up?
Man, before my girlfriend, I was able to not pull females from the family. I wasn't down bad, bro. I wasn't like,
Let me ask you this real quick, though. This is totally different than everything we've been talking about.
Talk to me, bro.
When was the last time you shit yourself?
Oh, 8th grade, the last day of school.
Really?
Yeah,
Explain it to me, bro.
Oh, bro, I was taking a piss, right? And when you have to fart and you take a piss?
You're just pushing, so everything's already going.
You thought he was in for a
but you know
good
what
time.
made it worse, bro? I had to cough. And I was at the urinal and I coughed and a fucking steamy shit just fell out on the ground through my pant leg and I was traumatized.
You was
I
at
started,
school?
bro, last day of 8th grade. The last day of middle school. You were like,
But I would have been going quick to the bus. Like,
bro, let me.
I would
Was
have
it
walked
midday?
home.
First period. First period.
you were shitty butt, huh? For high school.
Nah, bro. People forget. This is what I did, though. This is what I did. I made it worse on myself.
Always happens.
I made it worse on myself, bro. I fucking took my shit, right? I don't know what. Like, I used to be like play basketball, right? So I had a pair of shorts in my backpack. You know, I didn't have underwear though, but I had shorts.
Yeah.
I took off my shit, my jeans, this and that. I don't know why, but I tried to flush it down the toilet. I tried to flush them down the toilet.
jeans?
Yeah. Yeah, I was a dumbass, bro. Like, I was
He said it's
panicking.
cold.
Bro, 'cause
Right?
like, bro, what if I was thinking to myself, my logic was, bro, if I throw it in the trash can, right, people are going to look at it. There's nothing in the trash can. And look, if I leave it in a regular trash can, it's just going to smell like shit in the part of school, and they're going to have to pull them jeans out.
Yeah. And they're going to be like, oh,
Yeah, they're going to be like, oh. Yeah.
shitty pants.
And I was a tall kid. There's only so many fucking like
so
I was
many
a tall
people
bro,
with
but I was
38s
tall for
coming
an
to
8th
school,
grader,
you know
bro.
what I mean?
Yeah, bro. There
Yeah.
wasn't nobody like having pants, bro. And I remember it was like these dark blue fucking jeans, right? But they had like stitching on them. And they were like some Route 21 ass jeans, bro. You know the type, bro.
Yeah.
But like niggas knew they were my jeans, bro. And like literally it was basically like shitty boy before fucking Babytron, all them shit. They would call me shitty boy, this and that.
Awesome.
Yeah, nah. But it was, bro, what don't
You gotta
kill
wear it
you,
like
but bro,
armor.
what don't kill you make you stronger, bro. If
Oh,
I was
yes.
gonna go through that, bro, you think if I dropped this song, you know what I'm saying? People fucking hate it. You think I would have this tough skin to do
No.
that shit again?
He said, bro, I
after
shit myself in 8th grade, bro.
I will
Nothing
tweet
you
that
say
shit.
can
I
hurt
will
me.
tweet that shit,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
Look, somebody watching, clip that shit, post it on TikTok, man.
God,
Get
bro.
yourself some likes.
Come
on.
Nah, bro. I feel you, though. I shit myself in Hawaii, so.
In Hawaii?
Yeah, bro. And I left the turd in the lobby. Yeah, bro.
Tell them how you shook out the shorts.
Yeah, so I was wearing cargo shorts and the shit happened. So my instant reaction was to take the back of the short and pull it as tight as I could to my leg and then start walking like that. And then I get right in front of the lobby, and I didn't really think it was the lobby. It's like an outside area, but
Yeah.
the cars pull up there and unload.
The concierge area.
Yeah.
Oh, my, oh.
Bro, and it was quiet. It was nighttime. I was walking with this lady, and fucking, she walked a little bit ahead, and I was like, "This is the time." So I let it go, and I shook the leg a little bit, and boop, out it popped. right on the lobby floor, the little concierge area.
Man, you a smooth
That was a
criminal.
human turd.
Smooth criminal. he
Smooth
said.
criminal.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, no, real shit. You just,
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
yeah.
let me ask you this: What's your
Talk.
white girl song to jam out to?
Oh,
What's that one? That one?
no, you know,
Making my way downtown.
I ain't gonna lie. Firework by Katy Perry.
Yes, sir.
I'm on some Kim Jong Un shit. Have you ever feel like a wasted,
classic.
like a wasted
We were-
space? You know, I don't know. I haven't listened to it in a minute, but like when I just be,
Been some time.
it has been a minute, but yeah, no.
That's the one. That's your
Yeah.
guilty pleasure.
You
I
know.
feel you. I got the eye of the tiger.
I would say, nah, I listen to the rock, but I would say another guilty pleasure is TNT. Dynamite. You know,
Yes,
I love
bro.
me some AC/DC, bro.
Me fucking too, bro. I used to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater. It was always in there, bro. I was the jams, bro. Like 7, 8 years old, just jamming. Fucking oi,
You be gaming?
TNT. Oh yeah, I be gaming.
What you play?
Right now, I haven't played it much recently. My girl been tripping, but GTA 5 of them I be
Okay.
playing.
That's
Like
fire.
it's like role play GTA. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. So the PC set up and
Yeah.
everything.
The
That's
mods
fire.
and shit.
And I be playing like Warzone as of recent. But like I'm really like I like adventure games like Elden Ring. That was my shit. I played the
feel you.
shit out of Elden
My
Ring.
thing's fighting games, bro.
Yeah.
I play competitive Smash. So yeah.
I should have brought the Switch. I would have
Bro,
gave you the
yeah.
hands, bro. I'm serious, bro. I'm so good. I'm so good. I've been playing
the
since I was like
gumption on
6,
this guy.
bro.
Who do you mean?
Sora now that he's
Man,
out.
sorry. Oh, you a pussy.
Nah, bro.
You're a pussy.
Before that though, Falco.
Hey.
I'll get you with Falco. That's
PK
fine.
Fire. PK Fire. On your head.
Bro, I can
I'm
nest
a
you too.
bro.
We can
I'm
nest
bro,
back
I'm
and
a
forth.
nest, bro. I'm a nest mate. I'm taking home cash prizes.
I hate a PK fire, dude.
Bro, the PK. Hey, you
Bro, I
gonna do
will
that?
walk
I'ma
out your
use
studio
Falco.
with one of these mics,
Nah,
bro.
I'm
I
gonna
will walk out the
I'ma
studio
use
with
Falco.
one of these mics,
You gonna
bro.
do the PK fire? I'm gonna do the down B. It's gonna right
See,
back to you.
All right,
fool.
but see, that's
and
the
then
thing. I don't be
and
throwing
then
it
I'm
out like
side being
that.
to you, and then I'm.
You don't see, but this is the thing, though.
It's okay.
This is the thing.
We have to play now. It's
Okay,
cool.
yeah, no, it's cool.
We'll set it up.
You know, we will.
Yeah, we'll put money on
Money match?
it. Yeah.
50.
50.
50.
Let's do it. I'm not scared to lose. You know what I'm saying? So,
You better have some shit to
Three
pay.
stock final destination.
we can go. Oh, bro. Actually, I got if you're ever in town, we should go down to this place that I go to. They do a tournament every Tuesday.
Bro,
We be fucking,
down.
we be
I'm
session,
down.
bro.
I'm down.
We be session.
Bro, like I said, my girlfriend live out here, bro.
Yeah.
You literally 16 minutes away from me. I texted you literally as I was walking out the door when I was
Hell
on
yeah.
my way. You know what I mean? So it ain't nothing.
Hell
Just
yeah.
let me know.
Nah, bro, I really love Smash. I've been fucking with that game for so long.
It's my
Like,
childhood.
I
game,
fucking love Smash. That's what me and Mr. T would play for hours. Just Smash,
You ever
bro.
play
He's
Street
so
Fighter?
fucking good at it, bro. It's irritating. Street Fighter? No.
No?
I was Mortal Kombat, though.
Okay, so I was a Street Fighter first, and I got into Mortal Kombat, and then recently I've just been playing a lot of Killer Instinct.
You ever played the UFC?
Yeah, my brother's into that shit, and I got a homeboy who be streaming on Twitch who's fucking raw, bro.
For real?
It's just too technical for me.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I don't like
When we do it, we don't be going to the ground. That's a rule. We like no ground game. We just throw fists.
See, like it's just like it's too choppy for me. Like the gameplay is too slow. Like Smash, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
You can set up the combos.
Yeah,
you,
I like to be able to combo. Like even I feel like Mortal Kombat's the perfect like pace of a fighting game. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go crazy with it, you go Marvel vs. Capcom. You know what I mean? You got the people going
That
in
shit's
and out.
lit too. I used to play
love
the fuck
Marvel
out of
vs.
them.
Capcom.
Yep, I used to play the fuck out of
They
that.
need to drop a new one.
Yeah, bro.
They
They've
need
been
to
doing the same one for so long.
Okay, but like, bro,
I played that shit on PS3. Like
if
that's
they
how
did
long
that,
it's been.
if they did a new one, bro, that would be like one of the best selling games.
Yeah, bro, and if they like reanimated some of the characters, kind of updated them
Imagine
with the
like
times.
with the dude looking
Make it cross-plat.
Yes,
Cross-plat
cross-plat.
would go crazy in a game like that.
I would say Marvel vs. Capcom 3 because that shit be having some of the biggest prize pools.
Yes,
like,
bro.
Esports, bro.
Yeah.
It's like they like.
I used to play CS:GO like that, like for tournaments and shit. And I used to play Call of Duty. Like I made $6,000 when I was 14 playing tournaments and shit in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Damn, try hard.
But he was
Bro.
a gamer,
Damn.
dude.
I was playing 12
Like,
hours
you was
a day,
getting
bro.
$6,000, bro. So I you getting that shit. Though.
Well, that was like over like a 6-month period. Like we
Okay.
were doing like $100 fucking Twitter tourneys, doing UMGs, GBs.
Right.
We were out there just like literally had the same three guys that we were doing fours and
Still
just
passive
fucking
income,
shit up, bro.
That's passive income, my boy.
You said
Call
what?
it- That's passive income. from
Yeah,
Call of
bro.
Duty.
It was
That's a
nice.
win.
And 14 years old, I'm just gaming. I bought my
Yeah.
own Wi-Fi. I had that shit going. I was hooked up to my own shit,
You
so
got the
nobody
LAN
else could
adapter?
slow me
had
down.
the YouTube channel.
Yeah, I had the YouTube channel. I started YouTube when I was 13.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
shit.
And I was doing Call of Duty content. I was doing all kinds of shit, like pranks,
What's
skits.
up, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He said, "What's up, fuckers?"
Yeah, my thing was, "What's up, fuckers?" It's Ethan or Smirk here.
Smirk.
Yeah, I was Smirk. That was my name, my gamer tag.
Before Lil Durk.
Yeah, before Dirk, yo. You know what I'm
For the
saying? I was
boys.
Smirk, yo. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I always try to get into those shooting games. I like playing them for fun. I'm just not very like good. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like I was pretty like, I was like interested in Fortnite when that first dropped.
Yeah.
I went to 2 tournaments. I placed in one of them, like top 10. So I got like $25 and like some in-store credit. But
Mhm.
like I went to the second one, and I got washed. I got
Yeah.
literally got 98. You know what I'm
They
saying? So I
dropped
stopped.
100?
I stopped fucking with Fortnite after that.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck this game. I can't make no money out this game. I'm
No,
gonna take
bro.
my ass back to Smash.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like I can't. It's hard, bro. Fortnite is definitely taking over, bro.
Now,
It's
let
like
me-
you
let
couldn't
me-
even start it today and get good because everyone else is so much better.
Now let me ask you this, bro. Do you notice when you show up to a Smash tournament smelling good, like not smelling good, but smelling decent?
Yeah.
It intimidates the
Bro,
tryhards.
it's because everybody else there is not smelling good.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're like,
They're all there smelling like sweaty butthole. Like
It's
I
like-
see the dudes who come into the Smash tournaments. I see y'all. And
I
y'all
would pull up to
look
the Smash
fucking
tournaments.
rough.
He also
at
smells
college with
good.
my girlfriend, bro. And motherfuckers would just be looking at her the entire time.
Right,
while
they're
I'm
like,
getting-
oh my
Man,
god, he
never-
brought a female to this.
Can I get some eye contact, please?
Yeah.
Like, you know
I
what
never
I'm saying?
seen a girl.
He said, "Excuse me, ma'am.
I need to
Can
practice
we-"
my W Riz.
But no, bro. Hey, I love that you came, but we are getting towards the end of the show. I got a few questions that I ask everybody before they
sure.
go out.
For sure.
One of them is what is the advice you would give to your 16-year-old self right now?
Don't worry about it. It'll be okay.
Oh yeah. And you were worrying a lot at 16, just stressing
Man,
out.
I thought the world was coming down on my shoulders, and I didn't know what the world was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Experience is the best teacher.
I feel
That's
that.
what I've learned. You know what I'm saying? If I can give advice to anybody, I'd just say, don't listen to the people that tell you no. Listen to the people that shit on you, because you need that motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Take it.
No
Empower
doubt.
it. Take anything you got in your feelings that is negative, turn it out.
Okay.
That's what you got to do. Because if not, you can't prevail.
Mm-hmm. You have to just keep going. I mean, people are always gonna have something to say.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to keep going. Keep striving, man.
Because if they
Doing your
talking about
thing.
you, bro, look, man, my marketing teacher, Mr. Teeman, shout out T. All publicity is good publicity. If they talking about you, the haters speaking louder than the fans most of the times.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Right.
mean? So that's just what it is. I ain't worried about it.
And then another question is what is one movie you would recommend to the people?
I gotta think about this one.
Seen
Because I want to say some Tarantino shit, but I feel like most people, you know.
it.
Taxi Driver. Watch Taxi Driver.
Is that the one with
Robert
Queen
De Niro.
Latifah?
Nah, Robert. De
You're
Niro.
thinking about Taxi.
Yeah, I'm thinking just Taxi.
I say Taxi Driver, Raging Bull. My
I was like-
motherfucker phone. Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, and The Bronx Tale. Watch those movies. Oh, Dolomite too. That shit just came out. Didn't just come out on Netflix, but it's on Netflix.
Yeah,
Eddie
it is.
Murphy.
Yeah, that shit's fucking.
I love Dolomite. That shit. I watched that movie. I wrote like 3 songs. I'm like, ooh, I'm
"Oh, yeah."
inspired.
Right?
Thanks, Eddie.
Right. That shit was. That's a good ass movie. I watched it one time and I thought it was fucking phenomenal.
So I'm gonna watch Dolomite. I'm gonna make some songs, and in the morning I'm gonna make some waffles.
And then, what's one thing you want to leave the people with?
Stay true to yourself.
Thank you so much for coming on, brother. We really
Appreciate you for
appreciate it.
having me.
ET to ET, man. We
Appreciate
really
it,
fuck
y'all.
with
Double
it.
ET'd up.
We're
Oh shit!
I gotta piss so bad.
I just think about that.
Bro, I feel so fucking great, bro. I feel like.